It's my birthday! Ta-da! No, can't be. I distinctly remember. Your birthday was last year. That's the funny thing about birthdays. They're kind of an annual thing.
Hello, and welcome to my 30th birthday vlog. I know, you're probably as shocked as I am. Leading up to my 30s, I was anxious and dreading it. And now that I'm creeping closer to it, I am very excited. So I'm glad that I have a new change of mind because I did not want anyone to tell me. People in my life would constantly remind me that I would be turning 30 in a couple months, and I would just respond, "Don't tell me. Please don't remind me. I don't want to think about it." But now I feel better. You know, being a trans person who has made it to his 30s, I think is a great accomplishment in itself. I have been through a lot of adversity in my life, and I was putting together a list of just 30 things that I've done in my life, so maybe I'll share them in this video. But I was like, damn, I did a lot. 30 years is a lot. Just in the last 10 years in general has been a lot. So I was 20 when I started this channel. Today is Friday, May 17th, and my birthday is on Sunday, May 19th. So I'm going to take you along. I took off from Friday to Monday, so I will be vlogging throughout my birthday weekend, and I have a lot of things planned. Today I'm about to go run errands. I have a party tomorrow for my friend's housewarming party, but we're also celebrating her 30th birthday, and I have to go get a card because for some reason I couldn't find a 30th birthday card that I enjoyed. I am so picky with cards because I just feel like the sayings are always so cheesy, and I don't feel like spending money on a stupid card like that. So I'm gonna go to Hallmark and see what I can find, and then I have to get her a bag, and I also have to like return some things, so I'm gonna do that. And then I want to get some birthday things for myself, so it's going to be an eventful day. As for the reading, we're gonna be reading some queer sports books. I think it was my book haul that I mentioned I should do a queer sports vlog for the 2024 releases that I recently got. So here's our roster. Currently in the middle of Out of Our League, which is a YA queer anthology. I am reading this for the Queerthology book club created and run by my friend Chris over on Instagram, and I am the guest this month. So I'm gonna be reading this and writing my thoughts on the Substack. So I have to finish this. I'm really enjoying this so far. As a writer myself, I love anthologies because you're given a prompt and then you get to see how 16 other people write this prompt. And I love that so much. The first one is softball, which I think is so interesting. And we have so many different sports. I'll just list them off really quick. We have soccer, we have football, cross country, powerlifting, volleyball, archery, sport climbing, which I have no idea what that is, crew, golf, boxing, and of course, ice hockey. My hopefuls for this vlog are very ambitious. We're just gonna see what I get to. I have 2 baseball romances. You Should Be So Lucky by Cat Sebastian. I am dying to read this because I read her novella. I forget what it's called. I forget every single time, but I'll have it up on the screen and I'll have it linked down below because I love it so much. I think it's Tom and Billy Get a Clue? Tim and Billy Get a Clue? I could be totally wrong. But she writes queer historical romance, and this is baseball. An emotional, slow burn, grumpy sunshine queer romance between the new star shortstop stuck in a batting slump and the reporter assigned to reluctantly cover his first season. It's set in the 1960s, and I'm actually going to a baseball game on my birthday. I don't know if I'll be able to bring this there, but I would love to take a photo with either of these because I think that that would be great. I think that this would be better for the cover-wise, but we'll see what I can do. And the last physical book I have is The Prospects by K.T. Hoffman, which I featured in my book haul. This is an Achillean romance. This is another sports romance, and this is featuring the first trans pro baseball player, Jean, and I've heard nothing but great things about this. It is blurbed by Allison Cochran herself. She says, "A love letter to baseball, the Pacific Northwest, and trans joy." It is pitched as a triumphant debut romance set in the pressure cooker of minor league baseball, revealing what's possible when we allow ourselves to want something enough to swing for the fences. I also forgot that I pre-ordered the Kindle version of this, so while I'm out, I'm gonna bring my Kindle, so we'll see what I start. I am also in the middle of an audiobook for another vlog that I'm filming, which you'll be seeing. It's kind of like a filler vlog, but it was also like a random idea that I had and I just needed to execute in that moment, because if not, I would never want to do it again. Those are my physical books, and the last book I have on my Kindle is a sapphic romance, and this is Playing for Keeps. It's another baseball romance, and this is by Jennifer Dugan. So I have a lot of options. I'm very excited for this vlog. Oh, this is gonna be so exciting. For my birthday, I'm asking my audience to help me fundraise for a family in Gaza. Through Operation Olive Branch, I found a family in Gaza. This is Shadi, and Shadi has a family of 8. He is currently in Germany, but his family are in Gaza. It is his brothers and sisters, his mother and father. There's a newborn, there's a child with a special health need, someone with a pregnancy complication, and I just cannot imagine what they are going through. Their goal is to hit 200,000. I'm recording this on May 21st, and they have hit 72,120. There are 4K donations total, and so I am asking my audience to help me fundraise for them to get a little bit closer to their goal. I hope they can hit their goal. I know I have a small audience, and I also know times are tough, but if you could just take a minute of your time, pause this video, and learn about Shadi, his family, and just follow the family, follow Operation Olive Branch, and donate. I believe GoFundMe, you have to donate up to $5. Your donation will help them rebuild because their homes are destroyed. They will receive humanitarian aid such as medicine, food, water. They have so many kids, and they have the baby and somebody who has a pregnancy complication, and I would love for us to help them in any way we can. What is great about Operation Olive Branch is they are helping them get humanitarian aid, because if you've been following the genocide in Gaza, you know that humanitarian aid is not getting in. And Operation Olive Branch is helping families get the food and water that they need. By donating to them, you will ensure that they will be able to feed themselves and their children and rebuild their homes. Obviously, the GoFundMe has way more information. I am just taking what I have been given on Operation Olive Branch and paraphrasing what the GoFundMe says. And to track my audience's efforts, I have made a Google form where you just submit your receipt and how much you donated. I will be fundraising until June 19th. I'll be making more posts, and I'm going to share about it in all of my videos and on Instagram. So leave a comment if you have checked out Shadi's family. Like, just comment something so that I know that you did that. You could comment anything that you read about his story. I have been in contact with him through Instagram and TikTok, and since Rafah is currently being invaded, he told me that his family had to leave their stuff in Rafah, and they've evacuated back to their home in Han Yunis, which they had to evacuate after the attacks on October 7th. So if you could give me anything for my birthday, it's this. Even if you just follow and learn more about the family, and a donation would be a huge one. But if you are going to break the bank, please do not donate to them. I don't want anyone to be out because of this. There is so much going on in the world, and I just wanted to shed light on a family in Gaza. So thanks if you do. Please leave a comment if you did. I would be so grateful, and Shadi would as well. So thanks if you do. Back to the video.
Happy birthday, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. One time for the birthday chick. I'ma mess around, buy you a birthday whip. 2 times for the birthday chick.
Balloon secured. I'm back. Got all my errands done, which is fantastic. I just have to do a couple things tomorrow before I go to the party. I could have went with the stereotypical 3-0 like number balloons, but that is too much for me. I have anxiety and I'm neurodivergent. I do not like to have attention on me at all, which is so ironic because here I am on YouTube. But I was like, you know, I'll probably be able to find like a 30th birthday balloon, kind of like this, but just says 30. The 30th birthday balloons I could find were white and gold or black and gold. And like, I don't want that. I know that those are sophisticated colors, and maybe like getting older, you're sophisticated, but to me, black equals death. And I don't want to think about that when I'm trying to celebrate my birthday, okay? We want good vibes, colorful vibes, not boring vibes. So here we are. I love this. However, I have a cat who is obsessed with balloons. I probably haven't had a balloon in over a year, so when I walked in the door with this, I knew that I made a horrible decision. He immediately clocked this balloon. I have a scar to prove it. I'm fine. It's just like a little cut, you know, if you have cats, you understand. But this cat would not let this balloon go, and that is why it's here in my room. Here's the proof. This cat loves balloons so much. It's more so that he likes the string, but he likes to put them in his mouth and walk around the whole house with it. And I'm like, this is mine, not yours. But I totally forgot that he likes balloons. I don't know how I forgot because I knew that he was exactly like this. I just got a shower and I'm gonna chill and just read a little bit. I started playing for keeps and I'm really enjoying it so far. This is actually YA, and I knew she was a YA author, but I wasn't sure if she was writing adult as well. But this is YA, and it's really interesting because it is about a girl who is an umpire, but she is reffing for minor league teams, and the part I just got to, she has been promoted to do more, and it's really interesting because I feel like you don't really see stories about umpiring, especially in women, and she talks about who is her inspiration. It is an umpire named Sarah Thomas. I'm not sure if she's real or not. I'll do the research myself and let you know, but this is really cool so far. I have never read a Jennifer Dugan book, but a lot of her books are on my TBR, so I'm actually enjoying this so far. When the book starts, she's umpiring a little league game for soccer, and then she is promoted to umping baseball. And I think that it might be college age. She's 18, so I think this is going to be really cool because the characters are older. It is a dual perspective, so I am about to get to the other perspective. That's all for the reading and everything that I did today. I did not get to film at all because I was so in the zone. I went to the Hallmark store and somebody told me why, but I feel like I cannot find milestone cards anywhere. I tried to find a 30th birthday card and they just didn't have one that I liked. I think they only had one. They had a bunch of 35. The worker there said that it's just Hallmark changing their system. But I usually get my cards from my local bookstore, and I've also had the problem there. Although the employee said if you're somewhere that is selling Hallmark cards, you're gonna run into that same issue. And I'm just like, dude, give me more milestone cards because I've been struggling to find first birthday cards that I've liked. And I've been also struggling to find 30th birthday cards. I thought getting older was cool, but apparently not, because nobody cares about us. So I just got like a generic card. Overall, we're finished. This is what I needed to do, and now I'm going to read, and then we'll see what happens from there. Hello. It is Saturday. I just filmed my reel for tomorrow, and I'm gonna record the voiceover and just get it pre-filmed to upload tomorrow because I'm going to a baseball game. It's at 1:35. It's the MLB. It's the Phillies. I'm so excited, which is so ironic because I used to hate baseball. I thought it was so boring. Once the Phillies made it to the playoffs last year, I started enjoying baseball more. I just think sports are more fun when people are winning. So I'm really excited to go. The last time I was at a Phillies game was in college, so it has been a while. But I'm really excited. I started really enjoying baseball back in October when the Phillies made it to the playoffs, and I've been watching it pretty consistently. I played softball as a kid. I wasn't any good. Honestly, I was afraid of the ball the whole time because anxiety. I would rather watch and read about sports than play them. So I'm excited to finally be back at Citizens Bank Park, and it'll be way more fun because the team's actually good now. I remember when I went, I believe we did lose. That is it for today. I have been reading. I'll probably read a little bit today, but honestly, I do not know how much I'm gonna get to. I don't have to leave for a while, so maybe I'll get some reading in beforehand. I'll probably edit that reel too and get everything done for that. But you'll probably see me later when I have more to update. Hello, it is 9 o'clock on my birthday. I just got home maybe like an hour or two ago. I went to the game and we won 11-5, and my favorite player, Alec Boehm, he hit a home run. I could not believe it. I had an amazing day. I am so excited to enter my 30s. I got to see my best friends yesterday, which was amazing. I have just had the best start to my 30s so far, and I'm very excited. I just wanted to pop in because I have not filmed a single clip today. I was so busy. I left here around like 10:30, didn't get home till maybe around 8, and I have just been decompressing ever since. I have read a little bit today, not as much as I thought that I would actually read, but I'm also off tomorrow, so I'll hopefully be able to finish up a book tomorrow. I'm hoping that would be the goal. If not, it's fine. This was just like a reading check-in vlog, I guess, but I would like to at least finish something for this vlog. Nonetheless, I'm happy to have brought you along for a bit. So that is it for today. I will see you in the morning.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me.
It is Monday night, and I am so glad that I took today off because I just needed a chill day. I have not had a chill day for the last couple of days. I knew I was going to need this today, so I'm really glad that I did that for myself. I have been still reading Out of Our League. When I was on the way to my friend's party, I started You Should Be So Lucky, and I cannot wait to read more of this. And I'm still reading Playing for Keeps. I don't think I'm gonna finish anything in this video, honestly. I will be fine with myself if I don't finish anything in this vlog. I was toying with the idea because to me, I feel like I have to finish something in a vlog. But I thought about it, and reading vlogs can be anything. This is still a vlog, even though I'm not reviewing any book in this video. I still started things and talked about my thoughts and brought you along for my weekend. This is pretty realistic to a reading weekend in my life. There has been discussions in the past about reading being a competition here on BookTube. I think that's what I was dealing with because a vlog can be anything. Just because I didn't finish or review something doesn't mean this wasn't a successful vlog. I had a lot of fun with this vlog and just showing you what I did for my birthday. Lots of fun. But I do still promise you a actual queer sports reading vlog where I actually read and review things. So maybe I'll do it for Pride if I have time. We'll see. I don't want to be too ambitious, but I'll still promise you that, even though I didn't review anything. I know. Stop. I'm getting to myself. It's totally fine. Just because I didn't finish anything doesn't mean that this wasn't a successful vlog. A vlog can be anything. It's fine. At least I started things and I've been having fun. So Playing for Keeps is my favorite at the moment. I would love to just read that, but Out of Our League is also my priority. I'll let you know in my recent reads what I finished. So if you enjoyed this vlog and you also like queer books and sports, feel free to hit subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot of content for Pride. I just planned some of my content this morning, so I will be making a lot of book recommendation videos and a vlog, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again, and don't forget to check my description to learn more about the family that I am fundraising for. I hope that you will go and learn about them and donate if you can. If you do donate, there's a submission form down below. This is only to track my audience's efforts, so if you could please donate, I would really appreciate it, but please do not break the bank. If you cannot donate, just go and read about the family. I would really appreciate it. Thanks again, and thank you for all of the birthday wishes. Honestly, I'm so excited for my 30s. I had such a great birthday, and here's to many more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video soon.